Kia ora, tēnā koutou, hello and welcome to episode 13 of Minecraft with BuildCraft and more. In today's episode, I'm going to be attempting something a little extreme. We're going to be making, as you can see by my inventory here, we're going to be making a diamond factory. That's right, well, the startings of a diamond factory anyway. So basically, it's kind of hard to explain it in words, so I think the first thing I want to do is just sort of make the cobblestone generator. That's the first step. And I was just thinking I was just going to make it here. But before I do anything, I think clearing out the area is good. Now in order to do this, the best way you possibly can, what you actually need to do is use an alchemical chest and a gem of eternal density. I don't have either of those. They're very high-tiered equipment using the equivalent exchange mod. But there is another way we can do it using philosopher's stones. Yes, it's plural. And what we need to do, first of all, is make a cobblestone generator. Yeah, so basically what we'll be doing is making a pathway, if you will, where we'll shuttle the cobblestone into one workbench and so on and so forth. So I think we'll just say those two. They're what the cobblestone generator is going to be generating. Now I've seen before when I was doing tests for this, sometimes when you do this, the cobblestone doesn't generate fast enough, so what ends up happening is that the quarry, which will eventually be digging these two blocks, actually digs down beneath them. So yeah, I want to prepare for that. I believe you put the lava there, so we'll just cover these. Oh yes, I should probably say now because of that, the trick that you do is to just plonk that like that. Simple. And we'll stick lava there. Now I think we'll just make it a big ugly block. And there we go. Now we want to put water here as well. This is where the water goes. We need two sources of water. Two sources of water and two sources of lava. So we'll just square all this off. And the reason that you put this dip in is just to stop the water spreading around here and turning the lava, which will be here, into obsidian. So do that. There you go. We'll stick this here. And yes, that's one piece of dirt that's lost. But we can just make more if you're crazy. And that looks... I see the resemblance to a creeper face there. That's odd. Okay, there we go. Cobblestone generator now. Let's just test if it works. Sweet. Perhaps a little more crucially. Down there. Yep, no problem. Excellent. Alright. So the idea is you generate cobblestone using a quarry, and you just shuttle this through automatic workbenches, which we'll be making later on. The first thing we need to do though is now every time you place down a quarry, actually yeah, let's do that first. Every time you place down a quarry, this yellow box here, it automatically determines, that's just the what's it called, the default quarry size. Now, and we only want the quarry that we'll be using to mine out these two blocks. So we need to assign where we want the cobblestone, the quarry, to be mining. And for that, we're going to need these called landmarks. You make this just redstone torch, lapis lazuli on top. Done. So what we have to do is we just plonk them down on the ground. Pretty straightforward. Do that. Then you just right click them, and a red beam connects the two. Then we put one here, like so. And it automatically makes that one in the corner there. And everything inside this red zone gets mined. In this case, there's just these two blocks here. And it's turning nighttime, so we'll very quickly head to our house. I'll file this episode, by the way, where I'm peaceful. I don't intend on... Oh, come on. There we go. I don't intend on fighting any mobs. And by the way, if you're interested, there is over 20 minutes of bonus footage for this episode available on livestream.com/birdgaming, link on my channel page if you want to see that. Basically what I was doing in that is just preparing for this episode, gathering all the materials, buckets, stuff like that. Okay, now our landmarks pop off, and as you can see, the quarry now assigns itself to these two blocks here. And the height here is obviously... I've tried limiting the height to just one block or so, but I believe that you can't really do that. I think that's just the minimum size. So there we go, we've got our quarry. Now we need to power it using, at the very least, a steam engine. But I had a request in the last video to make a combustion engine. And I've just realised I have no idea how to make a combustion engine. I might actually genuinely have to make a cut in the video on YouTube. If you're watching this on live stream, you're about to have some BTS footage. Be back in a few minutes. And we're back, people. This is the formula to make a combustion engine. 3 iron ingots on top, glass in the middle, 2 iron gears, and a piston. So I had to sacrifice one of my diamonds, unfortunately, to make this possible, but it's all good. We'll be able to make diamonds using this thing here. And one of the other things I also noticed is that actually we will need a pump so that we can pump water. So we'll just take our original mining well here. We'll create a tank. If I do have... Wow, 1 glass short. Okay. So yeah, we just need to quickly smelt a piece of glass. Once we've done that, we can make it the tank, and using that tank and the mining well, we can make a pump. So let's hit in here, just put this in here. There we go. So stick this in here. Tank. Mining well, pump. We're going to need an engine to power this as well. It's fine. We can use our old steam engine there, that's no problem. So, just mine that out. How are we doing for wood? Yeah, because we're just going to be using wood. I don't like using coal as a combustible fuel, because it, you know, it's a lot easier to get. Wow, my mind just goes blank whenever I do that. Wood is easier. Let's leave it at that. So yeah, it's going to be on this axis here. So, oh, and I'm going to need a piping, aren't I? Oh dear. So, okay, and we'll stick a steam engine here. And redstone torch to power it. No, we need some piping though, otherwise it's just gonna... No, actually we need transport pipe. I'm not gonna make that same mistake again. Yeah, we need transport pipe in order to move the water. Okay, now that orange thing looking out of the ground just looks ugly. Much better. 3. Okay, I've got plenty of cactus. So yeah, I think we'll leave that. We'll leave this simmering in the furnace for a while. There we go. And once it's done, we'll... No, actually, I need another furnace as well now to make more glass, because you need glass for pipes. Okay, wow. I thought I was going to be prepared for this episode. I was 20 minutes BTS. But oh well. So yeah, we'll just... So it does it at a ratio of 1:1, I believe. So yeah. Yoink. 6 pipes now. You know what, actually what I could do is I could quickly up and move the quarry. So that it works around the other way. But you know what? No. Well, you know what? Yes. Okay, yeah, how about that? When we return, the quarry will have moved. And we're back, people. I've linked this up. I haven't actually put any wood in there. Let's just quickly do that. We can get this going. So we get that going. Yay. Now hopefully this will fill our combustion engine with water. Yep, that's going up. Now I can see no way... Well, actually I could connect my pump down there with that using an extraordinary amount of pipe, but I don't want to do that. So I think probably 1 by 1, well really, 1 by 1 we'll transfer some of the lava into that combustion engine. So I think I might make another cut. I think I'll just go probably just 1 load. When we come back, there'll be lava in there. And we're back with the lava. Let's just quickly load the lava in here. Now this should only get out to it takes a maximum capacity of 10 buckets of material, I believe, as denoted by those lines. And it looks like, well actually, yep, stop working, otherwise you're going to explode. And yeah, okay, so that's all working. That's got some power. Just need to give that a source of power, and then it will start forming that. That's probably a good place to end the episode, actually. Just getting this working. I think in the next episode we'll work on the rest of the factory. So we need... I think to start off we just want... Yeah, we just want to put this into a chest. So just quickly make a workbench. so I don't have to keep going back to the old one. We'll just pick that there, and we'll make a chest. Just so that we can get the cobblestone generator going. So it's generating cobble for us, and putting it in this chest. We don't even have to mine it, we don't even have to use anything. It's great, isn't it? So stick that there. There we go. Now, this should go. I think we might end the episode once it's actually started going. There we go. Now, I've seen recently that it's actually possible to power all these things using golden pipes for transferring power from a power station. And what I'd actually done experiments with is to see whether or not redstone engines would generate enough power to actually power something. And I saw a video where somebody had made somewhere in the vicinity of like 100 redstone engines in this power station, and even then it was only generating a tiny amount of power, but it was working. So maybe we might get into that one day, making a massive redstone engine power station. Anyway, and it's about to begin. Let's see how it goes. Ah. And yes, the cobblestone is moving along here. Excellent. Thank you for watching episode 13 of Minecraft with BuildCraft and more. As I'm recording this on livestream, we're on 48 minutes of continuous recording. For YouTube, a lot of that's probably going to be cut. In the next episode, we will continue on with our diamond factory here. We'll make the rest of the pathway in this area here, where we convert cobblestone to diamonds, all for free. We don't have to do anything. Thanks for watching. I can't forget you, the more I learn, the less I know. This is a